Perfect. What?
That's just like wicked cool.
Thank you. Imagine asking somebody to think of a card. No force, no setup, and you find it as if you're reading their mind. This is a classic from the Royal Road to Card Magic, and it's called Mirror of the Mind. And it's a perfect blend between psychology, timing, and riffle shuffle control. Remember, this is my card magic journey, and I want you to become part of it too. But hey, let's show you how it's done in a real life situation. Okay, Corey, welcome back here. This is the second video that you're in. We had you in the one last week as well. I have a new card trick here for you. It's called Mirror of the Mind. I think that I can mirror your mind into the cards here. So we're gonna have you go through a series of things. And before we get started, remember last week I asked you if you could riffle shuffle. Okay, did you learn how to riffle shuffle between now and then?
No.
No, you didn't. Okay, so you don't know how to do that, okay?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna come in, I'm just gonna shuffle the cards up here a little bit so that we can kind of randomize the cards, and that's the fun part is, it's random when the cards are flying all over off the deck and that, so, oh, there goes another one, woohoo! So, oh wow, that's embarrassing, that I do stuff like that. But anyhow, what I'm gonna have you do here is I'm gonna have you pick anywhere between 2 to 12 cards off the top of the pile here.
Right.
Okay, and what I want you to do is I want you to take the top card and do not look at the cards and do not show me the cards, okay? But I'm gonna have you take the card off here. I'm just gonna have you place it off the side, and we'll do the second one off, and then however many you determine, okay?
Sounds good.
When you get to the number that you are gonna go to, I want you to stop and then tell me that you're ready, but don't do anything else. Understand?
All right.
Okay. The other thing is when you're doing this, don't make any noise so that way I can't hear how many cards you chose.
Sounds good.
Okay, so, okay, let's go, and you can go ahead and do that. Okay, when you get down to however many you chose, just stop right there then.
Okay.
Okay, and I want you to take the next card and turn it upside down to show the camera. And then I want you to memorize that card as well.
From the pile I drew, or the pile that's still there?
The bigger pile, the pile you were drawing from. Take that next card,
Okay.
turn it upside down so the camera can see it, and I want you to memorize that card.
Okay.
Okay, put that back on top of the big deck.
Alright.
Okay, now pick up the pile that you were turning onto the smaller pile. Put that on top of the big deck as well.
Okay.
Okay, so you followed the instructions as I said?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go through, since you don't know how to riffle shuffle, I'm gonna do a fair riffle shuffle, and yeah, we got a friend here, Brian. I'm just gonna riffle shuffle the cards together so we can mix the cards up. If you want to take this and just cut it again like we did in the last video, so you're just going to take it, cut it over. Okay, place that on top of there. Okay, and I'm going to give it another riffle shuffle here just for mixing it up in good, safe measures. Okay, if you want to cut it one more time, please. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to try to mirror your mind. So we're going to try to have me read your mind basically to see what card that you picked. Okay, so I'm gonna put my hand over the top. What I want you to do is I want you to place your hand in the back of my hand. Okay, and I'm just gonna kind of go through and see if I can read your mind or mirror your mind to see. Okay, we're gonna go right here. I'm just gonna pull these cards out. I don't believe it's in there. Okay. That's not in here. Okay, let's do this once. Let's spread these out so the camera can see them a little bit easier, okay? Okay, let's go again. Okay. Okay, it's not in here. And let's see if we can really narrow this down here. One more time. Oh, okay, I think it's this card right here, 4 diamonds.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. But what?
Do you want to master card magic faster? Grab my free first 100 techniques PDF. It's your step-by-step guide to building real magician control. Download it now and start practicing smarter today. Click in the link in the description below to get your free copy. Now let's get back to it. So let's show you guys how this is done. First of all, there is a setup to the deck. Again, just like in our last video, we have the top set of cards set aside. So, but there is no particular order to these. We just basically have all the diamonds pulled out of the deck. We put them at the top of the deck here. All the rest of the cards here are going to be random order. Does not matter. They're just set up in whatever. So just make sure the diamonds are on top. What we're going to do is we're going to check that we know what this top card is here. So we have the King of Diamonds as the top card. That's going to be our key card going forward. So we're going to start off the trick by doing overhand shuffle control again. So we're just going to come in undercut. And we'll do an in jog. The second time we come through, we'll in jog 1 or 2 cards. And we're going to overhand shuffle the deck here. Come in with the thumb break. Okay. And throw the rest of the deck on top. So again, we still have all of those diamonds on top of the deck here with nothing else mixed in. Okay. So again, we remember what the top card was. This is that King of Diamonds. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to set the deck down and we're going to turn around. We're going to instruct one of the spectators to come in and take the cards off. We'll have them count down anywhere between 2 to 12 cards. Okay, so we know that the King of Diamonds was on top. So it's King 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's say they go down 5 cards. So we're going to put that King back in here now. So I know, oops, I'm sorry. They're going to put the 5 down. Now they're going to look at the 6th card. So the 6th card is that Ace of Diamonds. So we know that they chose the Ace of Diamonds because the King of Diamonds is going to be right next to it. So we're going to have them replace the cards on top, if that makes sense, hopefully. Okay, from here, what we're going to do is we're going to have them riffle shuffle the deck. Okay. Remember, King of Diamonds is on top. They picked the Ace. And then we're going to have them cut the cards again. Okay. We'll have them do a second riffle shuffle. And we'll have them do a second complete cut of the deck. Okay. From here now, what we can do is we can spread the cards out. And remember, we knew that the King of Diamonds was the card that we chose. That was the top card for us. And we know that right next to it is going to be the card that they chose, the diamond that's right to the right of them. It could be right next to it. It could be a couple down. It does not matter. But it's to give you the next diamond to the right. So we're going to have them take our hand and have them go over to the deck, and we'll just kind of like, oh, this is the part that we'll take out. We know it's not in there. So let's redo this again so that way you guys can see that the card's a little bit easier. Okay. And we'll have them take our hand here and, oh, it's not in this part here, so we'll throw that apart aside and we'll go, you know, just make a spectacle. I know it's not in this section here, so I'll take that section out and just slowly eliminating the cards. So maybe we'll take this again, we'll spread it out again, just make a big spectacle out of it, you know, have them go through. Oop, I know it's not this side, you know. And we can just do this, and then maybe we'll just do one straight long one here. Okay. And, okay, holding the hands. Okay, it's in this area here. We're gonna go with this card right here, and they're gonna be like, "Oh my God, how did you figure it out?" You know, but we all know that it was the card to my right, to your left of the King of Diamonds. You know, this is a great example of a trick or a illusion, if you will, that shows like that shows apparent chaos, but you actually have that hidden order. You know exactly where that card was going to be. You know, it feels like mind reading, if you will, but it's really not. It's actually, again, pattern recognition. So that's what we're getting into in this part of our card magic journey is pattern recognition, identifying where cards are in the deck and making it so it looks like you're reading a mind. It makes it look like it's intuition. It makes it look like you're a psychic and you're able to pick that card magically out of the deck. For more videos on how I do the tricks and the order of the tricks that I learn them in, click on that playlist on the right hand side there. My name is Joe. This is my card magic journey. Let's make it yours too. Make sure that you give me a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video.